Hello everyone, I'm Subhojit Panda from Odishatv.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First headlines. Commissioner Police reopens Rishi murder case, questions another friend of the deceased engineering student. Alleging the involvement of BMC mayor in Rishi murder case, Odisha BJP gives 12-hour Bhubaneswar Bandh call for Wednesday. Suspected BJP Yuva Morcha activist hurl X at Mayor Anantanarayan Jena's residence. Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan informs a separate tribunal would be formed for Mahanadi issue. And Odisha government forms interministerial committee, special task force for smooth industrialization. Now the details. After keeping the investigation into the death of Ashutosh Mahanti alias Rishi, an engineering student, under wraps for over 6 months, the Commissioner Police have reopened the case with a fresh investigation. While police had interrogated 3 friends of Rishi on Saturday, another friend Shubham Das was interrogated by the police. Talking to media persons after the interrogation, Das said the police asked about the death of his friend. To a question whether Rishi had any link in the sex video which has been circulated in the social media, Das said he did not think so. Bhubaneswar DCP Satyabrata Bhoi said police had called up Rishi's friend to know about details regarding the day of his visit to their mess, what activities he had in the mess, along with him who else was there in the mess and whether he had taken drugs. Meanwhile, prior to his death on 6th May this year, Rishi had posted a message in the Facebook on 21st July 2015 in which he had said he hated 2 people in life. One was a woman and the other was a popular person. He further wrote, whatever may be the fact, his problem was that he was yet to decide as to which of these 2 persons should be slapped on the face first. Besides, some days before his death, Rishi had posted another message in the Facebook saying the countdown has begun for him to take revenge in 10 days.
सेटा तो माने पूरा असंभव कथा किंतु से जो ड्रग्स टा नेला सेटा लागुची हमकु सेटा तार मृत्युर कारण हिथा किड्डी कथा तो मते जणा नथिला ई वीडियोटा देखि जणा पड़ला जदी भी लिंक थिबो से सामने को आसु
संदेह होछि ना नहीं
हेई थाई पारे हेमती मु काहाकू उसमें संदेह भी करि पारुनी मु जानिनी ठीक से ना ऋषि रे जदी भी किछि माने मूर्ति पछरे किछि रीजन अछि सेटा सामना को आसु हम सेटा चाहूछु
अन्य जो रेलेवेंट पर्सन्स अछन्ते ताको भी पत्र उच्चार करियो
सर रेलेवेंट पर्सन के आछन सर
देखो हम सेटा इनक्वायरिंग ऑफिसर ऊपर डिपेंड करे से जहा को प्रयोजक बोली भाबिबे जहा तो माने तांकर किछि इंफॉर्मेशन पाइ परबे ताको पछे जो को संकटन डेथ हला की थिले कोन थिले से माने केमती सीक्वेंस ऑफ इवेंट्स कोन हला से सब विषय दाबी हला विभिन्न क्वार्टर आउथरे ताको टिके गोटा एसीपी दायित्व देले ताको आउटिगा भलो करी से माने तरंद
Alleging the complicity of BMC Mayor Anantanarayan Jena in the death of Ashutosh Mahanti alias Rishi, an engineering student, the BJP on Monday gave a 12-hour dawn-to-dusk Bhubaneswar Bandh call on Wednesday. Announcing the decision at a press briefing at the state capital Bhubaneswar, District BJP President Harikrishna Khuntia said no vehicles in the city will be allowed to ply during the 12-hour Bandh, which will begin from 6 a.m. Present at the press briefing, BJP State Vice President Sameer Mahanti said, barring ambulance, hospital and other essential services, all trading establishments will remain closed on Wednesday. Talking about the 2-hour Chokko Jam agitation by the BJP activists in all municipalities, NACs and municipal corporations across the state on Monday, Mahanti said, out of 112 civic bodies, the agitation was successful in 102 civic bodies, while preparation for the agitation is on in the remaining civic bodies.
आसंता बुधवार 21 तारिख सकाळ 6 रु संध्या 6 पर्यंत 12 घंटिया भुवनेश्वर बंद रो आमे डाकरा देबोछु एतरे संपूर्ण भावे चक्क अख बंद कर दिया जिवो.
The BJP Yuva Morcha activist hurled eggs at the residence of City Mayor Anantanarayan Jena at Bapuji Nagar in Bhubaneswar early morning today, protesting his alleged involvement in the sex scandal video and murder engineering student Ashutosh Mahanti alias Rishi. The activists hurled eggs on the nameplate, main gate and vehicle of the mayor. They also dug the BJP party flag in front of his house. Shouting various slogans, the activists demanded arrest and dismissal of the mayor. However, BJP Yuva Morcha President Tankadhar Tripathi denied the report and said it is not a planned act of the BJP Yuva Morcha. The incident is just a reflection of people's agony towards the mayor. What can they do if some youths do such things by using the name of BJP Yuva Morcha? He cleared, Morcha is not responsible if somebody has done it personally. Clearing the air on the centre's recent decision to set up a single tribunal to abjugate all interstate river water disputes, Union Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan on Monday said that a tribunal will be formed to solve Mahanadi issue between Odisha and Chhattisgarh. He was attending a public meeting at Sambalpur. On Sunday, Water Resources Ministry Secretary Shashi Shekhar said, besides the single tribunal, the government has also proposed to float some benches by amending the Interstate Water Disputes Act 1956 to look into disputes as and when required. Unlike the tribunal, the bench will cease to exist once the disputes are resolved. Worth mentioning, last month the Odisha government had filed a petition with the centre for setting up of a tribunal to resolve the Mahanadi water dispute and direct Chhattisgarh to stop construction of barrages over river Mahanadi with immediate effect.
महानदी रो विवाद संपर्क रे ओडिशा सरकार केंद्र सरकार का पाखरे जो विषय को उठाई या पई स्वतंत्र वर्तमान विधि व्यवस्था अनुसार ट्रिब्यूनल हबो किंतु जो गोटे नुआ प्रस्ताव भारत सरकार विभाग रे विचाराधीन अच्छी ये गोटे अलग प्रसंग आगामी दिन में ट्रिब्यूनल कथा को भी मझिरे मझिरे वादी प्रतिवादी माने अमान्य करती ये सबू अव्यवस्था को दूर करने ट्रिब्यूनल को आगामी दिन में ए प्रकार एक ट्रिब्यूनल हो जो ट्रिब्यूनल रो संविधानिक अधिकार रहिबो या को एक क्वासी जुडिशियल फोरम भावे काम करिकी आकट करिवो ताकू मानी में महानदी प्रसंग अलगा विषय ये जो दाबी को ओडिशा तरफ भारत सरकार के पाखे रखा जायछि आजिरा विधि व्यवस्था अनुसार ट्रिब्यूनल हबो.
In its bid to ensure success of the investment proposals received in different meets including the Make in Odisha conclave, the state government on Monday decided to set up an interministerial committee and a special task force for smooth industrialization. The state aims to ensure implementation of projects worth at least rupees 1.5 lakh crore in the next 3 years and create 30 lakh jobs by 2025. The two panels will conduct monthly reviews and oversee coordination between all departments involved in the various investment projects. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik has insisted on follow-up of the proposals worth rupees 70,000 crore in Make in Odisha's Mumbai edition, rupees 90,000 crore in the Bengaluru edition and rupees 2,35,000 crore worth investment proposals in the Make in Odisha conclave at Bhubaneswar. While the ministerial group could be headed by Industries Minister Devi Prasad Mishra, Chief Secretary Aditya Prasad Padi will preside over the special task force. Industries Secretary Sanjeev Chopra will be the convener of the task force. Despite being a culturally significant place, Puri is not being given due importance that it deserves from the state government, said Puri King Gajapati Dibya Singh Dev. While addressing a special program at Puri on Monday, Dev said that a lot of projects are being planned and announced, but nothing gets implemented. Lord Jagannath cannot vote, hence ignored, he equipped. However, reacting to Dev's statement, Odisha Tourism Minister Ashok Panda said, whatever comments the Gajapati made, it was his personal opinion and I have nothing to comment. Talking to OTV later in the day, the Puri King clarified a lot of things have been done for Puri and the Jagannath temple. However, there are a lot of things which still needs to be done.
हेई पारिबो किंतु हेले सिना अनेक योजना पूर्वरे हेई चलची बड़ बड़ योजना स्कीम टंका भी आसिक थुआ होची किंतु फील्ड रे से गुडाक किछि आमे देखिबाकू पाउना हो
नवकलर 600 कोटी आसला से अपव्यय होला एवं से कार्य मध्य एपर्यंत संपूर्ण भाव बर्तमान अवस्था रास्तार अवस्था ड्रेनेजर अवस्था सब अबाधा प्रक्रिया सरकार कौन दृष्टि दौना गजपति महाराज जहाँ कहते
मुझे सब बड़ मुख्यमंत्री विजय गजपति महाराज सहित आलोचना कर श्रीमंदिर विशेष भाव प्रभु श्री जगन्नाथ जो समग्र विश्व ठाकुर और जहाँपाई समग्र ओडिया जातिर भावावेग रही तार निराकरण करने चेष्टा करूँ.
1.5 months after the death of Congress leader Lalatendu Bidyadhar Mahapatra, efforts are on to take the firebrand leader's legacy forward. Led by Lulu's daughter Upasana and brother Lalithendu, the supporters along with district-level workers and senior leaders of the party congregated at the leader's house on Monday. Speaking to the media for the first time since his father's death, Upasana said she will realize her father's dream not with words but with action. She is also joined by Lulu's brother Lalitendu Mahapatra, both of whom have pledged to follow the leader's footsteps and ideology. However, one of the important persons of the party, PCC Chief Prashad Harichandan, was visibly missing from the gathering. Similarly, few supporters of Prashad were also not present during the get-together. A person was electrocuted after coming in contact with electric wires at Jamara Diha village in Angul district last night. The deceased was identified as Rossa Penthui. It is alleged that Rossa came in contact with the live died after coming in contact with electric wires planted to hunt wild boar. Later, the Pallohada police arrested 4 persons of the village for interrogation in this connection. Sources said while Rossa was returning home passing through a pedestrian path in Gopur forest last night, he came in contact with the electric wires, following which he died on the spot. Before wrapping up the news headlines once again, Commissioner Police reopens Rishi murder case, questions another friend of the deceased engineering student. Alleging the involvement of BMC Mayor in Rishi murder case, Odisha BJP gives 12-hour Bhubaneswar Bandh call for Wednesday. Suspected BJP Yuva Morcha activist hurl X at Mayor Anant Narayan Jaina's residence. Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan informs a separate tribunal would be formed for Mahanadi issue. And Odisha government forms Inter-Ministerial Committee, Special Task Force for Smooth Industrialization. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.